Be clear, this was a stunning move. The shockwaves are still reverberating this morning. President Trump abruptly firing FBI Director James Comey, who was leading the investigation into possible ties between President Trump's campaign aides and the Kremlin. That decision, the White House says, was based on the recommendations of two men. The Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who pledged to recuse himself, by the way, from the Russia investigation. We caught up with him this morning, leaving his home. He had no comment to reporters, as well as the Deputy Attorney General, only 2 weeks on the job. Overnight, fired FBI Director James Comey returning to Washington after his dramatic dismissal by President Trump.
Oh, and there's James. He's become more famous than me.
Less than 3 months after publicly embracing Comey, the president, who built his brand on the catchphrase, "You're fired," insisting he had to fire Comey to restore public trust and confidence in the FBI. That dismissal letter hand-delivered to FBI headquarters by the president's personal longtime security head, Keith Schiller. Comey in Los Angeles for an event to recruit FBI agents, learning about his fate when it flashed on a TV as he addressed employees. The New York Times reporting Comey actually laughed, thinking it was a prank, before aides pulled him into a nearby office. The reaction from Capitol Hill to the surprise announcement, fast and furious.
Comey was not fired because of Hillary. Comey was fired because of the Russians.
This memo from the Deputy Attorney General, Rod Rosenstein, who oversees the FBI, details why Comey was fired, blasting the FBI director's handling of the conclusion of the Hillary Clinton email investigation as wrong, writing, "As a result, the FBI is unlikely to regain public and congressional trust until it has a director who understands the gravity of the mistakes and pledges never to repeat them." But candidate Trump repeatedly praised Comey's handling of the Clinton probe.
I was not his fan, but I'll tell you what he did, he brought back his reputation. He brought it back. I have to tell you, I respect the fact that Director Comey was able to come back after what he did. And it took guts for Director Comey to make the move that he made.
The White House now pushing back on those previous comments.
This has nothing to do with the campaign from 6 months ago. This has everything to do with the performance of the FBI director since the president has been in the White House.
The president's letter also claims the FBI director had informed him on 3 separate occasions that he was not under investigation for ties to Russia. When asked, White House aides couldn't identify those occasions. Overnight, Press Secretary Sean Spicer defending the decision.
This is ironically a decision that should have been shared by most Democrats. Senators Chuck Schumer, leader Nancy Pelosi, all of whom talked about how the director had lost their confidence to lead the FBI.
Instead, those top Democrats are now demanding answers on Russia.
If an independent special prosecutor is appointed, there still can be some faith that we can get to the bottom of this. If not, everyone will suspect cover-up.
Mr. Trump firing back, crying Chuck Schumer stated recently, "I do not have confidence in Comey any longer," then acts so indignant. It's not just Democrats. Some Republicans are critical, too. Among them, Richard Burr. He's the chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, the ones heading up that Russia investigation. He called Comey's dismissal a loss for the Bureau and for the nation. A senior aide here at the White House last night telling us it's time to move on from the Russia investigation. And again, Matt and Savannah, as you've mentioned, the president today, just a single event on his public schedule. It's a meeting in the Oval Office with Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia. Back to you.
Timing is everything. Peter Alexander at the White House, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.